Welcome back to Julie's Village. I'm glad you're here. As a reminder, if you would like more information or to be added to my wait list for receiving coaching or consulting like services, you can reach out to me at juliesvillage@gmail.com. Julie's does not have an apostrophe. Today, I'm going to continue on with our next eligibility category, under which a student can qualify for special education services under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. Most of my information comes from the Idaho Special Education Manual, and specific criteria can vary from state to state, but overall they're pretty similar. This category is multiple disabilities. This category means that a student has disabilities that are severe and will most likely are lifelong and will significantly impact their ability to function independently. Typically, this category will include an intellectual or a cognitive disability, and it's usually paired with like visual impairment or an orthopedic impairment. The one exception is deaf blindness. That has its own category. In order for a student to qualify under this category, they would need to qualify under multiple categories, but their needs in each one would be so significant that they their academic or their school needs or their ability to be able to function within that educational environment would need to be significantly supported in multiple areas. If their needs can be met by just one area, and just maybe some minor accommodations in another area, they wouldn't necessarily qualify under multiple disabilities. But again, if they have significant need under multiple categories, then this would be an appropriate category, because it would alert everybody who's working with the student to know that there are multiple factors going on in this student's life, and they all need to be given quite a bit of weight and consideration in helping them to be successful with their school day. So just like every other category, the team would need to go through those three prongs of eligibility. They would need to first be able to say that yes, the student does qualify under multiple categories. Several assessments need to be conducted by multiple team members to show what the student's needs are and where information was gathered and how it was gathered. And from there, if the team can say, yes, we can see multiple areas that are significantly impacting their school day, then the next piece is most likely going to be yes, that there is an adverse impact on their school day. If not, once again, a 504 would be considered at this point if it needs to be put into place. But if you're saying yes, there are multiple factors, then most likely there is an adverse impact. So at that point, you would continue to the next step and say, okay, is there a need for specially designed instruction? Do we need to significantly change the way that their school day is going? And that would mean, in this case, it would most likely mean that they would need some pretty significant adaptations and accommodations to help them to access their school environment. And they would also need to, again, those adaptations would most likely impact the way that they're receiving instruction, and maybe even the location and the person or that student to adult ratio that they would need to be able to receive beneficial instruction. So if that is the case, if the team can say yes to all of those, then a student could qualify under this category. If you have any thoughts or experiences that you would like to share about multiple disabilities, or if you have any questions, I invite you to leave those in the comments. If you have questions or suggestions for future topics or people that you would like to see interviewed in future episodes, I invite you to leave those in the comments as well. And if this information has been helpful, I invite you to like, share, subscribe. That makes this information more accessible to others and helps get the word out there to others who might need it. Thank you so much.